For the 6th month in a row and the 4th consecutive Bank of Canada announcement, they've held the rates. The rates aren't going up and the key interest rate has stayed at 5%. Now, none of that should be news to most people, as in fact, that's exactly what most experts thought was going to happen in January. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Scott McDowell. I'm a realtor at Royal LePage in Kamloops. If you feel like you learned something today, or if you want to keep on top of what is going on in the Kamloops real estate market, please make sure you help us out and like and subscribe to our channel. The next conversation is what happens next as we enter into spring. If we remember back to last year, Bank of Canada increased the rates at 25 basis points in the same announcement back in January of 2023. But after they said that they were heading more towards a conditional pause. I feel like there's a major difference in this year's January announcement versus last year's with the pause. Last year was about holding the rate, but monitoring what is happening with the inflation rate as we headed into spring. We all know what happened next. Canadians treated the pause like the rates were going down. Consumer confidence came back across Canada, and so did inflation. From there, we saw 2 more rate increases later in the year to halt inflation. This meeting had a different tone, as the Bank of Canada explicitly said that the rates don't need to increase again. Now, that did come with a lot of ifs, but many people do believe that rates are set to come down later this year. So what does this hold mean for the real estate market in Kamloops? Yes, the Bank of Canada key interest rate is holding and not going to go down likely for another couple months. But what doesn't hit the news is that the 5-year fixed rate, which is usually tied to the bond yield, has actually decreased from around 6% back in October to a little bit closer to 5%, even down to 4.99 here in January. And most people I talk to are actually avoiding the variable rate for the 5-year fix for obvious reasons. What this is going to do is help drive the housing market as we enter the spring real estate market in Kamloops. The one issue is that we continue to have coming out of the holidays and over the winter months is inventory. Not just inventory, but quality, well-priced homes. You pair the lack of inventory with the lowering 5-year fixed rates, and a lot of people are still making a move. That's a recipe for a very, very busy spring market ahead. The people who are going to win in 2024 are the home buyers and sellers who have a plan. So if you're looking to make a move this year and you want to know how to best position yourself to sell for the most amount of money, or still find those good deals, those diamond in the roughs in the market, please make sure you reach out. There's a calendar and the link in the description to book an appointment with me at a time that works best for you. Thanks for joining us today.